All right, my boys. Um, Today was hard because it was court, and I'm home now. Grandma's at the I don't know what it's called after the funeral, the reception part. Oh, I'm listening to the Beatles' "Ticket to Ride" because that's what my dad is telling me to put on. Um, so after court, I went to Baskin Robbins because that's what I said, to go to Baskin Robbins. So I'm gonna mark down where I went. Okay. Um. Fat Fatima, Fatima. Like, the next court date is February 14th, no, February 15th. That's Grandma's birthday. Okay, the death I'm celebrating on the little mouse from the Mad Hatter. The um on birthday, on Merry Happy Birthday, something like that, in Alice in Wonderland, the tea party thing. So that's what I did on October 24th. Is that I had tea. I was reading a book, and I have it on there, like grandma, we were celebrating. And I was wearing my shirt, my orange shirt, and I walked. Ooh. Anyways, okay, so 7-Eleven, the 67, 76, yeah, 76 station. I always get that confused anyway. So, today's the 13th, so it's the M. It's a very hard day today. And then flip it's W, and it's 23, and we're in the year 23. It's like gathering, and 24 is family, 2 and 4. And I'm in Baskin Robbins, and I just remember all the good times that I took you there, boys, and the memories that I had when I went there. And then, like, I'm going back in time in my memory as I'm walking in there, as when I'm little versus when I had you boys, because I knew that I was doing that already. So, anywhere, what my cat taught me was go back to your roots, go back to where you come from. So she would trace back. If she ever got lost, she would always trace back to where she came from. So she would always know where she found me, because I would, like, she had her way of showing me how that, it was just, it's confused. It's, I don't know, it's not, I don't know. But anyways, you have to be here. So the number is 143, or and 341. These courts, since our ancestors, since the Illuminati and the Freemason shit, the courts are synchronizing with me with the numbers, and I'm just like, oh shit, I know where this is going. That's like this, that's like that. I'm reading my numbers, and I am connecting the dots of what this is, and it's just disgusting. So as I'm going out in the either way, wherever I go, that, and I'll show you in court again the picture or the dates. I don't want to do it right now. Yeah, I don't want to do it right now. Maybe I will. I don't know. But I had a cappuccino original blast with the cinnamon. Um, I did. Ah, I love you, boys. Um, remember all the times I took you to the doctors, alright? Because those were also codes too that I used for you boys. So what I do is that I mark it like that with the numbers, like all of them will have it. So then your job is to find out the numbers, what they mean to you, like what you were going through at this time. Um, yeah, but right now it's my dad, my grandma. It's very difficult knowing that my mom's going. I don't want to be a part of it, but they're like, my dad's like, you are the one to do it, so it's either you or her, and if you go, you go. But I'm prepared. I'm like, it's just difficult. Um, but as for my mom, that's difficult because like she screwed me over with nobody. And I have no family. Like I have no idea who they are. Um, they were in Westminster. um, my mom was living with your dad ever since Papa died. And that's why I couldn't be over there because I couldn't stand my mom. I couldn't. My mom is so abusive. So my dad is. I never had my dad like this in real life, so it's kind of strange. And then knowing that there's other people in the afterlife that were dicks, they're assholes, and they're like, but again, it's their karma. They gotta be nice to me, and I gotta be like, okay, I have to accept it. Okay, I understand. And then you get too attached to them, and then they go and pass on, and you're like, wait, we were just having fun. So I get attached like that. They're like, yeah, you should do that. And I'm like, well, we're not going to go there. Uh, anyways, uh, I don't know, skydiving, uh, like I do and don't. Like, I don't know why I get like that. I'm all for it. I always wanted to do skydiving, and at certain times, I'm like, no, why would I do that? But I think it's just the gravity feeling. It's just the gravity feeling or that jerk, like when you wake up or you feel like you're gonna fall. It's like that. I'm trying to get to that point, Desi, where you were at, where you told me where after you came back from sleeping or you meditated, you came back as a feather. So yeah, I have no relationship with my sister. I don't know her, so I she doesn't know. Oh, she does. When we're little, I only know her when we're little. Um, she had an imaginary friend, Shamu and Chucky. And Chucky, we were thinking like the Chucky doll, because she liked horror movies. So, and Shamu, we're thinking Shamu like SeaWorld. So, my dad is saying that, like with all this shit's going on. There's consequences to that, um, of what my sister's doing to me, what my own siblings are doing to me. Mine is Jesse, because Jesse has no. I'm not attacking Jesse. I miss Jesse, and my heart breaks for him because of what he had to go through, what I had to put him through, because of what my parents did, and then I did that. So I have that guilt, and these school districts are not gonna. No, 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 because that little girl inside of me was fighting just as hard as I am now before my brother at that time. So the school district fucked with the wrong mama bear this time, because I was fighting this fight when I was little in those little tiny rooms with those social workers. Horrible people. And now they have a whole military backup. Oh, it's not gonna work this time, little by little. I'm sorry, my boys, but these are codes for me to listen. Um, this is what I've been doing. This is how we got to go out, because I followed what I was told, and I'm grateful. And every day is Christmas. Every day, an angel gets to swing the bell. And the government's using celebrities, and it's just disgusting. It's just, I don't know who's who, so that's all. They're just. But for one, sure, you don't mess with the kids like that, and their mindset, and brainwashing them. No. Technology is going to be out there one way. Math is always going to be there. You can't. Time. How do you tell time? How do you get those? I don't know. Just rambling. Today was fucking hard. I didn't cry at court. I was emotional. I guess I was gonna get locked up because I was too emotional. So I didn't understand that. I haven't had a real person to talk to me. 1331. See, and it's just like, that's my number for Isabel. Oh, Mandy, Michelle, or Mandy. It was Mandy. We would no, yeah. For a voicemail, remember, if you can hear the message, if you can hear the song in the background. But we would do the messages in the back and call, and just like change our answer machine number, the message. um yeah, that house was haunted. But haunted, it was, it belongs. I don't know. I just grew up that way. I just grew up death, and right now it's like a lot of these people are trying to force me to be scared of death, or just hush up about it. And there's an earthquake coming, so that I'm excited. Like, but holy shit, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of kids. Like, and then on top of the war shit, like, a lot of kids are suffering, and it's disgusting that people are just like, They're treating these babies like if they're cows. And you have to look up what they do to cows. And I'm like, it's I mean, have a heart. Come on. A pig is the same. These animals at the zoo. Um, I really can't go anywhere because I'll just be like this, crying and laughing. So I mean, like they're gonna be like, "Oh, what's wrong with you?" So it's just the best to stay at home, which I've happened. And if I go to the bar, um, it'll be just like this. So it's pointless. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I'd rather just stay. If I go anywhere, like I went to go get this, I'm in the waiting there and like this. If I go out to eat, my birthday, I was like this. I'm eating. I'm outside. It's so weird that I remember when I was little, I was able to cry and no one. I don't remember anyone there. And now when I cry, it's like everyone's there. Like I can't cry, everyone's around me. It doesn't make sense. When when I was alone, when I was little, when I used to cry, like there had to have been a time where I cried like this. Where did I cry? Um, so Mandy's husband is named Chuck. My dad says, well, if you go to the church where I think we got baptized, the Bartholomew Church or whatever, Chuck's on the plaque. So that's a connection there. Remember, think heavy thoughts, but it's November 13th. Anyways, um, like these kids are confused. These teachers are using the system like this is disgusting. No doubt about it, it's disgusting. It started in dance when I was in high school. I noticed that because I like this a different culture. How I dance is different than these type of girls, and I like the stomping. It was called stomping at the time. Anyways, they didn't like that. They didn't like that. Uh, And then I'm like, I don't know. Maybe because I saw this other movie, but I liked that. That felt like it was me. I just remember growing up and seeing that when I was little. Anyways, um, so when I got older, I noticed when it was time for me to put an input on race, on culture wise, there was a we had a culture night, a multicultural cultural night at school, and there was tension there. These are teachers and these are kids. It's like, come on, we're in the year like 20 what 16 at the time, 2017 at the time we had it, and I bought some stuff out of my own pocket, not expecting anything, but it was like hands on touching in Mexico area. um So I got fruit and vegetables from the areas. I got like the punk corn and stuff like seeds and like cactus. Um, but I wanted to make sure that Native Americans, like it was real. And I felt tension. And then also, Cinco de Mayo and the Day of the Dead, a lot of the Asians were getting upset because it was too scary for the kids, and I got upset because I'm like, don't you think that dragon is a bit scary? Like, come on now, you have to grow up now with different cultures. If you're here, we come together and we teach our kids. How is it scary to you? How is it scary? If we're seeing it, show why is it scary to you? Is it scary because you're not telling them why it's scary? They're just gonna use their imagination and they're just gonna associate. Well, it's not talking to me, so it's obviously it's gonna. I don't know. Whatever it is, that child might think it might be scary, or that adult assumes that it too might be too scary. Just like my son Anthony was wearing a skeleton shirt, and the cafeteria lady said he can't wear it. So Anthony, like, I had problems with Mears Elementary School. I had problems with it. I had problems even as a child. I had problems going to the school district. No different. I'm still fucking with them right now. It's just unbelievable. It's just. Then we moved to different school district. My boys, I had a dream about this, so I tried to prevent it, and this is the outcome. I can't prevent it, so no matter what I change, I just have to accept it, the process, whatever it was. Now, if I would have done that back then, things might have gone a little bit different, but I still would have never known what your dad was doing behind my back. It would just swipe. It would have just done a different route. Either way, I still would have been disconnected from you boys. That was the whole goal, and this is the purpose. So, um, the kids have told me this when we were at the cemetery. So it's very important that you remember the cemetery. And I don't have a lot of time because I know my time's running out on this. Um, uh, what else? The numbers. If you get the birth certificates or numbers, oh, they're telling me uh, handprints or fingerprints. Excuse me. All right. I guess I'm gonna go. Okay, bourbon. I got these real quick. I've been putting that on my. I'll do that. Like it matters. so you can hear it. Alright, boys. I'm gonna, to piss people off, spiritual cleanse. And I'm gonna go walk, see Poison Ivy.